Alright, we are back in action. So, let me just quickly show you the current situation. Alright, so last week we had allied with Wunderbat and we went for the kill. We got Dolguldur. Now we are defending it, and I think Mordor, even though we had an agreement with Mordor, it seems like they have broken the agreement. And now there is some kind of civil war. We are having some fights with Mordor, while still fighting Lothlorien and Arnor. And as you see, our new ally, Gundabad, took Lothlorien. And after that, like 1 hour ago, they also took Rivendell. And now we are kind of trying to get our capital back, Carn Dûm, our base in the north. And yeah, this is where we are right now. We need to reclaim our capital. I am trying out Khamûl right now. I want to make a guide about this guy, but I'm so disappointed in Khamûl. I mean, it's nothing surprising. I knew that this was coming, but playing with Khamûl in Season 9, it's just outdated. He isn't competitive enough to stand his own ground. But you will see in the battle reports in a second. So Khamûl is here playing like a second role. He isn't really my true fighter. I need to move my Sunint over here. It's coming down to Sunni getting the kills. Let's also get some units to move my front line. I have some tilers here as well. Okay, let's move my Sauron as a pather, and also one more pather that could be my Gorbak. Cool. Sunni needs 40 minutes until she arrives. Khamûl, having mountain trolls, is very slow. Like, look at this. Speed, only 45. But I have a lot of defensive stats. And even though I have lots of defenses, this isn't enough. I'm still losing lots of fights. Like, around 90% of the fights I'm losing with Khamûl. Hello there, Samuel. I see you have arrived. Welcome, buddy. So, Mountain Trolls in Tactics Evolved with Staggering Blow. I like the 50% chance for a stun. And I also have some Oathbreakers with Full-Headed Enforcement. Enemy subject to stun or madness. Damage dealt minus 70% and damage received plus 20%. And I think this goes very well with my Mountain Trolls. Mountain Trolls stun, and also we have the first round stun from my Khamûl himself. And then after my Oathbreaker's attack, that certain unit deals less damage and receives more damage. And this is where my alchemists come in. So after the unit is stunned, the unit receives more damage because the Oathbreaker has attacked. With the unit being in stun, we not just only get the plus 30% damage from this, but also plus 20% from this. So that is a lot of damage. There is a lot of damage potential. We now need to provide some survivability for the alchemist. Wait a second, where is my music gone? Just quickly check out my music. Okay, that should do it. Where was I? I was explaining what I was thinking. And again, plus 30% damage for my alchemist from here. I somehow need to provide survivability for them. Unfortunately, anticipation isn't working in favor of the alchemists. Instead, this is redirected to the Oathbreakers, which is why Oathbreakers aren't really ideal. I need a unit that has less defenses than my alchemist for anticipation to work in favor for alchemists. But I anyway wanted to try out Oathbreakers just to see where it leads me. And then I'm going to replace the Oathbreakers with Sappers at some point. And then I also have the Black Easterling, you know, since alchemists have so low defensive stats and very low speed stat, this is what they need. So whatever leftover points you have, I would put into Black Easterling at this point. This is what I was thinking. Let's see how it works out in real combat. Like, guys, no matter how cool Khamûl seems to be, he just isn't good enough for real combat. This is what I experience. It's not good enough. Maybe in Season 1 and 2, where everybody needs to be up to speed, like where not everybody has a Gil-galad, and this is also a big weakness of Khamûl. Evade. Gil-galad is just hardcore countering him. And my gear isn't even the worst. You know, it's okay. I am a mix between Dolphin and Whale. So here, my Cask of Pride with Fortitude of Soldiers. And then Drums of Barad-dûr with Iron Guard. One of the best items he can equip. And then Superior Hauberk with Melee Vigor. Cutlass with Melee Might. It's still not good enough. But be patient, guys. The guide for Khamûl will come after Mouth of Sauron's guide. And Mouth of Sauron is coming on 1st April. 1 week after, you may receive a Khamûl guide. But man, am I disappointed in Khamûl. This is just a letdown. All those points spent into him, and it's still not good enough. And I think the best use case for Khamûl is with his Respect 3 title. Once you have Ringwraith, you should be good to go, at least in Season 1 and 2. But even then, he is not a long-term investment. And I know at the start of the game, you, like, for very low price, like €2 or $2, you can immediately buy Khamûl. But even then, I wouldn't recommend spending that money into Khamûl. He isn't even worth the $2 or €2. No. Instead, like, look at the options you have. Let's go over to the commander table. In regards to T2 commanders, why should you invest into Khamûl if he has no long-term potential? Instead, wouldn't you be much better off with Gothmog? Like, Gothmog is a commander you can very early get access to. Just spend everything you have for Gothmog. If not Gothmog, you still have the Mouth of Sauron as an option, but this guy needs some heavy gear investment. And I'm talking about his helmet. He needs a helmet with the special effect Tranquility. And the Tranquility helmet is very hard to get. You need to win a season and then buy it as a season reward. So, no thanks, Khamûl. Instead, you have Gothmog as a safe bet. This guy, in my opinion, is the best T2 choice for a free-to-play player. Right after, you have Mouth of Sauron, and who I also like is the Shadow. But this guy needs heavy gear investment. But this guy also has some nice Respect 10 item gear. Is Respect 10 item one of the best, considering T2 commanders? So yeah, like, this is Khamûl in a nutshell. Not worth pushing. But you guys still wanted to see a guide about him. I wanted to ask a question about Sunint. Is she good in PvP before Respect 5? Oh, she's totally good. Yeah. Like, look at this. If you have her at Respect level 0, you are already good to go. You first go for Heradic Tactics. Then you max out Inspiration. Once that is done, you go to Daggerlet Tactics. And you max this out. And then you can go back to your bottom Respect 0 tree, max out Feint. And then you can go back to Whiplash. And I think this is what I would do. I would max out Whiplash. Maybe put 1 point into a defensive stand just to get some damage mitigation for your units. But there you go. Erotic tactics, inspiration, daggerlet tactics, feint, 1 point into defensive stance, and whiplash all the way go. All the way until it is maxed. You're welcome, mate. So my Sunint needs 30 minutes to arrive. Kamul already there. No, almost there. 6 minutes. And I hope that we can keep this connection. So we are preparing our way. We want to conquer this crossing so we can make our way to Carn Dûm. Carn Dûm, all the way to the right. There is a long way to path. Wow. That's a long road. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Hello there! Unfortunately, I can't read Korean, but if you help me pronounce your name, I'll give my best shot in saying your name. Carn Dûm. We have something in the store. We have a Mepham coin. Some bandages. Okay, that's all I need. And the tavern. Alright. 5 minutes for him to land. Gorbak. Okay, Gorbak has landed. Now, time for some cleaning. Like, these guys are so diligent with cleaning tiles. I need to do the same. They have a half troll there. I could use one of those. Okay, where shall I send my Gorba? If this is a PvP fighter, he could just protect and snipe me, so that's a no-go. I need to get my guys... Let's get my guys somewhere safe, like here. Gorbak. Sauron. Okay. And what about the in-game sound? Yeah, let's get some in-game sound. There you go. Three minutes. But we may get sniped by this guy. And I wonder how we will do. The battle reports we have so far, they don't look good. They aren't in our favor. Look at this. Kamul. The tests I have been doing so far, and I've been trying out various builds with him. You know, like, hey, how about 2 mounted units and then 1 Reaper unit with follow-up? That should be strong, right? Right? It wasn't strong enough. If you don't have Pursuit, this is how Gil-galad is going to wipe you. You just desperately need Pursuit, or don't think about PvPing with Kamul. Every second player or so is playing Gil-galad. Or how about a Theoden? It's still not working. Mounted units against Theoden, it's not working. Not even with a follow-up of the Reapers. Or how about a King Aragorn? So this guy, let's check out his gear. So this is one of the few use cases where I was lucky. But imagine if he had put on a quilted armor with 5 times refined focus protection. I am kind of being lucky with my Oathbreakers here, but if he had the focus protection, I don't believe that we could have pushed this guy to this extent. Aragon T2 for £1 is definitely much better than Camur. Oman, this Camur. I'm going crazy because of Camur. He is such a letdown. Oathbreakers again. Does he have focus protection? No, he doesn't. And guess what? Against Gandalf the Grey, one of the best army compositions for Gandalf the Grey. There you go. Arno T4 units. Endurance. Interesting. Damage received when being stunned, subject to stun, madness, or cannot recover HP. Vosus Hunters with dual blows. This is so strong. So strong. Bye bye, Camur. Alright, don't get me wrong, guys. In this case, I have Sappers. And since Sappers have lower defense stat than Alchemists, my... Wait a second. Okay. So the skill Anticipation, you know, the evading stacks, they work for Sappers in this case, instead of Alchemists. The only reason why we achieved this result is because Dwalin didn't max out his Respect 5 title. And this is a rare case. Usually, PvPing Dwalins all maxes out. And they also have a superior Hauberk with fire protection. If he had done that, we wouldn't achieve this. Like, this is just a dream, guys. Don't rely on this report. This is an illusion. It's not right. Another Gil-galad. Yay! You see, without evade, without pursuit, tactical mark, this is going to happen. Here is another Dwalin fight. He even got some decoys, so this is correct. This is how a competitive environment looks like. Dwalin, but he didn't max out his R5 title. That is a no-go. Imagine if he had maxed it out. Then this wouldn't be a victory for us. Dwalin would have won the fight. Anyway, where's my Camul? Camul has landed. It's time to get a PvP report. Let's attack Fifu. How about that? I don't know who it is. I'm sending him in blindly. My Pathers will arrive in 3 minutes. Suni still needs to walk. 22 minutes for her. Come on, Camul. Look at this. We have so many defensive stats. Like, how high is this? It's over 9,000. How Vegeta would say. And even Oathbreakers have reached the 80 defense mark. 96. Wow. But in a moment you will see it's not enough. And I don't understand why people wanted a guide about Camul. Like, what I like to do is focus on guides for commanders who are worth being played. Why the Camul? Maybe in Season 1 and 2 you can somehow get some value out of him, but not in the long run. And there you go. It was a fight against Gimli. Okay. Gimli doesn't have fire protection. One of the rare use cases where Camul can be played. Just get this down to 0, just in case somebody wants to quickly snipe us with a quick march. And then refill from here. 60 mountain trolls. I want a bit more alchemists and oathbreakers. 2,500. Yeah, this is okay. And I like the new reinforcement animation. You see, we now have a background. And the background is reflecting the environment you are in right now. You know, we are far in the north with the snowy mountains. And it looks nice in the reinforcement view. I think it's the same idea as Legolas. There are much better commanders, but people love Legolas from the movie, so they will unlock him regardless. But Legolas is at least somehow competitive, unlike Camul. Let's jump into the Gimli battle report. See what has happened. Gimli. Like dolphin level gear. The only reason why we could win this fight is because he has no Hauberk with fire protection. So even a Gimli with fire protection can somehow do better than this. Okay. One of the rare cases where Camul actually wins. He has Guardians with heavy shield. And then Master Throwers with blessed armor. Okay, this is one of the rare cases where Camul can fight. Let's get this into our collection. Man, I'm gonna be so happy once the Camul guide is done. I just want to be free of this guy. Like, all of my units I produce for this guy to fight are just wasted. It's just free prestige for the enemy. Okay, Gorbek. Gorbek is here. Let's get some tiles. Sauron. Almost here. Samuel, which commanders do you use as your mains? I am using the Undying and Sunint as my mains in this season. But I so miss my Sauron. I so miss my Witch King. My Gorbak? Actually, he isn't a joke. That commander is respect 10 item, 4 times refined. My Gorbak is at respect level 17. I quite enjoy playing with him. And I can't wait to play Gundabad with him. Gandalf the Grey, Dwalin. Solid choices. I see you are deep in the meta. Let's go. We have some cleaning duty. Hey, somebody is trying to land on this tile. We have to prevent that from happening. And then he will waste 3 minutes. Respect level 8 Celeborn. In Loth. Oh boy, you are in for a treat. Do you play on a role-playing server, Samuel, or non-RP? Let's get us some tiles. Roleplay only. That's my man. Roleplay through and through. I think that is the best experience for Rise to War. I truly abhor non-RP. It's taking away the fantasy of the game. Imagine Gimli on Muma kills. That's a sight I don't want to see. Pathing. Let's get all of this. Our Kamul needs 20 minutes to reinforce. Wow. Even units aren't as special anymore or unique. Yeah, that's totally true. It's taking away the uniqueness of the game. Let's send Sauron over here. If I can wait 6 minutes. No, let's not wait. Could be... Shall I send more Pathers? So we have denied some people from landing. They will get bounced. But I need more Pathers. This isn't enough. Get me some more Pathers. Summon. And. Maybe my Saruman. And Reapers. Let's go, Saru. Alright, en route. Saruman, are you okay, or is somebody trying to snipe you? Alright, Nate BD is a good PvPer, so we have to be careful not to get sniped by him. Also a very friendly player, I like him a lot. Cleaning duty. Let's get this. Ring level. There you go. Damn, that half-troll lair looks juicy. But I don't have the manpower yet to fight my way through. We need Sunint to arrive, then we can talk. There's a lot of activity here. Wait a second. Didn't I bounce? Oh. Back. If he puts up Protect. He could have used Protect. And then my Sauron would have been dead. My Sauron, right now, is only level 37, as you see. So, I assume he will fight the level 50 Galadriel, and that's a fight he can't win. Sauron. Cleaning. How about cleaning this? And these guys are just... Look at this. It's a storm. A never-ending storm. They have endless pathers. Come on. Don't tell me somebody's quick marching to snipe my Sauron. Okay. Okay. Here we have Aragorn. And 2-row. You're up against this player. I can't risk moving to this tile. It's too dangerous. The protect snipe is real. I should be going back and clean this tile. Galadriel moving. Wait a second. This Galadriel with so much power is cleaning tiles? Is this real? Instead of PvP? Boy, somebody has a lot of stamina. Dispersion? It's not dispersion, it's rise up. Oh, of course. Commander and army damage dealt plus 15%. That makes sense for Galadriel. Divide and conquer. Heavy shield. Okay. I didn't know that people use their PvP commanders to clean tiles. Amur? 14 minutes for the reinforcement. Let's check my Undying. I am leveling my Undying, finally. I want that guy be respect level 10 and level 50 for PvP. But it's still a long way for respect level 10. Go Undying. Samuel says, Galadriel was such a disappointment for me. I have decided to bench her forever. Samuel, you aren't the only one who was thinking that. Like so many people in season 1, 2, they decided to main Galadriel. At that point, nobody knew how great Gil-galad was. And once in season 3, everybody figured out how to counter a Galadriel and saw the usefulness of Gil-galad, there was a shift. And that's when so many people benched their Galadriels. And my Camel got sniped. Great. Now I have to reinforce once more. The reinforcement time is just killing me. We said 60 mountain trolls. You know what? Let's get me 64. 26 Oathbreakers. 2600. Let's try it like this. Watch our Sauron. We don't want him sniped. Our boys home back. I like that name. I should probably build a fort over here too. Okay, let's send Sauron back. And get another Pather. Back. Let's see who is next. Maybe my Mouth of Sauron. Yeah, let's get this guy. The fort is already full. Is that so? Oh, of course, I have to recall him. Camul. Now, let's move Mouth of Sauron over here. The Galadriel disappointment is real, Samuel. Like, thankfully, I didn't commit to her at that time because I just wasn't into her, you know? She was never my type of commander I adore. I like Theoden a lot, and that is my sin. Theoden was a big mistake. Because nowadays, everybody knows how to counter him. Just get some anti-cav units which are cheap and easy to conscript. And in the long term, you just lose the economy fight. That and also that Theoden can be wiped out with fire damage. Alchemists just one-shot that guy. Witch King loves to one-shot Theoden. That's a risk I can't take. You spend so much money, so much resources into your horses. It's just not worth running cavalry commanders nowadays. Like seriously, it is so bad that I stopped playing cav commanders. Theoden, Eomer, Eowyn, all of those commanders are just dead to me. And my Theoden is on respect level 13 or so. Lots of respect level wasted on that guy. I wish I could have redistributed that respect to either my Balin or my Gimli. You're welcome, Samuel. Like, we all had to learn it the hard way, right? Ombra TV. Hello there, Ombra. Welcome, buddy. I hope you're doing fine. Right now, I am trying out my Camul. And I don't know why people wanted the Camul guide. I'm just having such a bad experience with Camul. After season 2 or so, Camul has outlived his usefulness. It's in this environment. I feel like my Camul is a guppy in a tank full of sharks or crocodiles or both together. Yeah, man. The $2, the £2 spent into Camul is becoming a waste afterwards. But people wanted to see a guide about him. And here you go. The guide is coming. I'm just collecting battle reports to show you guys in the video later. I need to send at least one pather here and start building a base. This is a good point to proceed towards the crossing, retake it, and then we can make our way into Angmar territory. Carn Dûm is waiting. I tried both builds, and the biggest letdown was the cavalry build. Too expensive. It's just too expensive, and the results we receive is just not worth it. Let me see where I collected those. Here. So, I think the experience we gained here is you need pursuit, or don't even try fighting with Camul against Gil. Next experience, Theoden. Cavalry units with Reapers because of the follow-up. This is too good. We need to have this. Still not good enough. I put 1 point into Black Rider just to have the madness immunity, and I think the 7 points invested into it isn't good enough. First of all, it's just like 20% increased physical damage, which is just 20%, that's nothing. And it needs to stack. So it's not 20% from the get-go, it needs to stack. And by the time it has stacked to 20%, your biggest chunk of your army is already dead. So, not happy with that one. Maybe there is some potential if you play Kamul with Retaliate and the mono stack of Fallen. Maybe. But that still needs to be tried out. And maybe this is something I reserve for the guide. Let's check out the items I have. Do I have a Retaliate item by now? It should be a Nightfall. So I do have a Nightfall. I could try out a Retaliate build, but it wouldn't be perfect. It's just 1-star refined Retaliate. But would I recommend a Retaliate build against good side? No. Retaliate builds are getting countered hardcore by a mix of melee and ranged units. And there you go. Like, good side can just have 1 melee unit and then 2 ranged units, and there you go. Your Retaliate build is as easily countered as that. So no, I don't think I'm gonna try out the Retaliate build. Maybe against Evil Side, but Evil Side could answer in kind if they go with Morgul Arbalest. Like Sunint will be a hardcore counter against that. Or even Gothmog. Or Gorbag. So what does my Sunint say? Sunint already arrived. Great. Now we can have some true hits. Let me try to get over here. Hopefully she will land. And then I would like to go over here. This fort ideally needs to be destroyed. You've got a point there, Ombra. You're right. That's very expensive. Yeah, you're right. It's not worth. Can be easily countered. It's too expensive and too risky to be played. Agree with you, mate. Oh yeah, guys, the new update, right, with the hammer, the Elven Craftsman's hammer, is giving us players finally a chance to invest all of those golden items that were just sitting in our bag. But with the Elven Craftsman's hammer, the new one, you can finally invest those golden items into a certain golden item, and we can always retrieve all of those items back with the new hammer. Look at this. What I have done is, like, my inventory was full with golden items, more than these. But since the Elven Craftsman's hammer was implemented with the new update, let me show you something. I finally invested. Oh, I have to unequip it to show you. But if I were to select this item over here, you could be seeing all of the items I have invested into it over here instead of worn out items. Like the original form of the items. And finally, I have a 5-star strengthened Cask of Pride because of that update. 2 times refined, and also Drums of Barad-dûr. You can see it in the back. Oh, wait a second, how can I see it in the back? Let's go back to the back. Can I see it here? If I click on refine, is that it? No. If I click on this little button, materials. Oh, that's a new one. Thank you, Michael. I didn't know about that. So all of these items were just sleeping in my bag. And now they aren't just tentative, they are finally useful. Suni. Where are you, Suni? 8 minutes, wow. Amul, 11 minutes. That was a good change. Let's see, what have I done with my Barat Dua drums? All of those boxes that were just sitting in my inventory finally got some use. I am waiting for one specific box, which is the specialist. And I would like to use the specialist for my shadow, but it never dropped. Look at this. Support, support, support. 4 times support. How likely is that to happen? And only 1 warrior. Penalty of Orphaned with Easen Elixir. Might of Soldiers. And I never received one with Tactical Mark. And I've been playing this game for 9 seasons right now. Not even 1 Tactical Mark. But at least the Fiddle of the Elders with Blitz. Unfortunately, Evil Side isn't really utilizing this. The only commander that comes to my mind who could use this maybe is Yusra, and that's it. This is something my Sauron could use. And I'm still waiting for Blitz to drop over here. And then I could give this to Sunint whenever need be. Yeah. For example, if I'm fighting Gandalf the Grey, I would like to have the first hit on my side. So against Gandalf the Grey, Signet with Blitz could be nice. Or even against the Witch King, but I'm not playing on a non-RP server, so I rarely get to fight any Witch Kings. Game of Supportive to you. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't need it, because look at this. My Undying may be a support commander, but a support box is giving you healing. Unfortunately, the Undying isn't a friend of being healed. This guy, whenever Second Wind kicks in on round 4, what is it doing? Recovery. Recovery, you can't recover HP after round 4. So, the box of support is becoming the box of uselessness for my Undying. Such a waste. The only commander, let's see, who benefit from the box, who was it again? It's not the Black Serpent. It's maybe Grima, but Grima wants to equip Pursuit, right? So that slot is kind of a waste. Who else could be okay with it? Rishnak isn't really useful, so that guy is out of question. Azra Core? I mean, this guy can equip Pursuit as well, so why should he waste that spot? So I assume that he would like to equip the Wizard's Firework as well. And what about... Dune is balanced. Lasha... No. No. Shagrat? Maybe Shagrat? Sure. I have seen a guy playing Shagrat on a competitive level. And he has his uses. He's not completely useless. He can counter a few options. But I need to do a deep dive about that. So, like, I'm not ready for Shagrat. Not now. Kurvan. Is Kurvan support? Let's see. Oh, interesting. So there we have the use case. If you are fully committed to role-playing, like if you always want to play evil side versus good side, Kurvan with the box could be useful. But other gold item is better. I still need to do a deep dive. I don't know. Which item were you thinking of, Michael? Like Palantir with Tactical Mark? Because of the evade? Which nowadays everybody needs? Okay, I hope my bodies can establish a link to this fort. I would like to hit it. Definitely, Palantir. This just shows how important pursuit is. Favorite is Signet. Let me guess, because of Blitz? Is it because of Blitz? Let's jump to the Signet. So I'm still waiting for Blitz. I would like to give this for my Sunint to have a better chance against Gandalf the Grey. Critical Care is also a very solid option. And with Sunint's Respect 5 titles healing, that could be kinda crazy. But all of these other, you see, Bane of Dwarfs, also very nice to counter Dwarven commanders. Violent Threats, also very nice. Yeah. Agree, Michael. The Signet is kinda nice. And I think Sunni would benefit a lot from this. Like, Sunni likes to have lots of focus because of her burst damage skill. She's also running nothing but Orcs and Evil Men. Like, this is a matchmaker in heaven for Sunni. But also Palantir of Orphanc, right? Plus attack, lots of focus, and it has tactical mark. It's a hard choice, you know? Whenever you fight something that doesn't have evade, I would like to go with Signet. But with evade, it has to be Orphanc's Palantir. Come on, Sunni. We need you. We need your power here. Where are my pathers? Yeah, they still need to walk 20 minutes. The spot we are in right now isn't really ideal, because look at this. We have a chain of mountains. We have to go all the way around from the mountains, and then we are stuck here. Our reinforcement time is just huge from over here. And yeah, this is an advantage Arnor is playing against us. But we are getting there. Slowly but surely we are getting there. Getting home. And once we have conquered Carn Dûm, it will be much easier to retake the north back. Hello there, fellow. Long time no see. How is it going, mate? I'm just explaining the situation right now, recapping what has happened. Mordor has backstabbed us a bit. And yeah, we are still trying to recover from that. It's been a long season, lots of action. There wasn't a week where we could rest. Like, it is non-stop action since week 1. Okay, Sunni. I can't move her over here. She will just get sniped. Anyway, there is a hit incoming. Fellow, the short answer is no. Angmar talks to Mordor first, because we were in a situation that was just working against us. Slowly but surely we were losing ground. And that's when we talked to Mordor. We said, hey guys, we either need you to win the fight against one faction, or you guys need to rethink the position we are right now. Because if we continue as it is, we are going to lose the game. So, what we offered Mordor is, you can have 3rd place if you are okay us allying with Gundabad, and then still have a way of winning this season. And after having talked with Mordor, Mordor agreed to those terms, which is why we allied with Gundabad instead. And now there seems to be a rogue fellowship in Mordor who isn't okay with that agreement, which is backstabbing us. I have to retreat with my... Never mind, Sunni is down. It's a Gandalf the Grey with Dunedain's T4 Arno unit. One of the best ways to counter Sunin. Meta build against Evil Side. And he has Dolphinish level gear. This just proves how strong Gandalf the Grey is with Dunedain's, especially in Arnor against Sunin. So if you are a free-to-play guy, Gandalf the Grey is your answer to counter Sunin. Very free-to-play friendly. Traveling light. The thing is, look at this. Free-to-play W, okay? Free-to-play Wales. We were fighting for weeks against full factions, 2 full factions. Lothlorien and Arnor. You can't expect a fellowship, a warband, a faction indeed, to last that long. And we were depending on Mordor to come aid us, but the help never came. Mordor was stuck in a 1v1 for weeks against Gundabad, and they were losing the fight. So this is a no-go. Like, you need to have reliable allies if you are in this game. Like, you can't... From Mordor's perspective, it looked like this. Hey, hey FTPW, how comes you aren't beating 2 factions? Are you kidding me? Like, that's just not possible. Both factions are full, like Loth and Arnor. Both are full and very active. And they had weeks of PvEing, like weeks. They could just build their economy, while we couldn't really build our economy. We were just losing ground. Oh, you say Loth is anything but full? But the point I'm trying to prove is we are outnumbered. Full Arnor and Loth aiding them versus 1 faction. So in the end, it is just a numbers game, and we were losing the numbers game. Let's get Sunan back. Reinforce. Mordor tried, but Gundabad was strong. It seems that FTPW's only goal is to win, even if it means dropping friends. I believe this is how Mordor feels. Maybe, yeah, but we talked with Mordor first, and as I said, the majority of Mordor agreed to the terms, which is why we even thought about united factioning with Gundabad. Only 1 fellowship. Which was it? Was it Claw? I'm not quite sure. Well, at first it was 1 fellowship in Mordor that rebelled against that decision. Not sure how it is right now. Kamul, finally full. Let's see. how disappointing he will be. Let's first move him somewhere here. Okay, lots of activity. Arnor. Man, I will be so glad once the Kamul guide is finished. This guy is just a waste of resources in the high-end game. And guys, the $2 you can spend for Kamul, don't do it. After season 2, that commander becomes useless. Like seriously, he can't hold his ground against so many meta commanders. You have so many better options in regards to T2. Why go with Kamul if you can go with Gothmog? Why Kamul if you have Mouth of Sauron or the Shadow? Sunni, dead. Reinforcement, 15 minutes. Kamul, 13 minutes to arrive. And my Pather, 5 minutes. We somehow need to hold this position. Once everybody has their forts here, our reinforcement will arrive. And then we can make our way to the crossing. Lots of Gandalf the Greys running around. Yeah, everybody wants to counter a Sunin. Which is why I am leveling my Undying right now. I really want this guy being level 50. Then let's have a fight with Gandalf the Grey. More and more people are gathering. Let's go. Man, this reinforcement time. Is it only me? Or is it bugging you guys too? Like, can't we just shorten the time we need to walk from A to B? I'm not saying just remove it, just make it shorter. Is it any fun waiting for your commander to arrive at a certain place? Waiting is the bane of fun. But maybe this is the nature of mobile games, right? Mobile phone games. They always like to give you a little time-gated experience. I think that's the term, time-gated. Hello there, Alex. We are having a great time fighting Arnor in the north. trying to retake a certain crossing to prepare our march towards Carn Dûm. And my eyes started to hurt because of the ring light I have. And I don't know how streamers can sit all day long in front of their PC with that ring light burning their eyes. At some point, I just feel I need these glasses. And this is no commercial. Like, I'm not getting paid or so from the brand of these glasses. I just need them to protect my eyes. Damn. Where's my pather? 1 minute? No. Oh yes, just 1 minute. Cool. Let's clean the north. My teammates are clearing diligently. Yep, we could clean this. Or let's clean the battlefield. Okay, Saruman. Where shall I send Saru? I don't want him sniped. Maybe just first send him here, build a fort. And then we can think about clearing. And there's lots of armor activity here. Do we have enough stamina? No. We need more people to arrive. There's lots of aggression as I see. They want to destroy our foothold. Maybe someone need to hold this foothold. But if I look at the numbers, 12 PvP commanders over here, a few at the back, that doesn't look that much. It looks like Arno is about to overwhelm our defense point. We need more people to arrive. Yeah, like this. Send them all in, guys. Let them coming. Not just only pathers. We need fighters. Half-troll lair. Are these half-troll lairs the original ones or the secondary ones? You know, those which you can build by your own. Because I still need a half-troll lair. Let's check out where they spawn. Half-trolls? Where are you? should be here somewhere. There. Here. We have one there. That is already occupied. Next one over here. That's occupied. And one here. Okay. My second pather on his way. Oh, Alex! I didn't know about that. That's interesting. So the original ones have always one of their units standing in front of the building. And the ones you build, they don't. Interesting. The things you find out even after 8 seasons played. Let's check out some commanders. So, you guys wanted the Camus guide that will come right after the Mouth of Sauron guide. Mouth of Sauron is coming on 1st of April, that's for sure. And approximately 1 week after, the Camus guide should come out. After that, some of you guys also wanted a LOTR guide. That is coming too. Though, I have the same feelings about LOTR, similar to Camus. Not good enough as of now. And if you were to give those commanders just one item with Pursuit, they could be in a much better spot. I'm not saying they are okay right now, but they desperately need Pursuit or they are just useless. They can't equip a purple Pursuit item, like the Wizard's Firework doesn't work for undead units. And the Nazgul are undead units. But they need it. And we all know how hard it is to get a Palantir of Orthanc with Tactical Mark. So, LOTR and Camus not really friendly. Not free-to-play friendly. Alright, fellow, see you around. Take care, buddy. Ah, the Wizard's Fireworks cannot be equipped by elves. That's true. But at least elven units have a fallback plan. They can use the harp. The harp has Hunter's Mark as well. So at least something, right? But the Nazgul, the undead units on evil side, the commanders, they have nothing if it comes to purple gear. Man, where are my fighters? The reinforcement takes so long. Camus? There's Camus. Yeah, he still needs to arrive. And our next attacking point would be this. Isn't that the guy with the Gimli? So, let's see. Gimli. Not that report. We had another more report. Come on. Tifu should be the one with Gimli. Yeah. So maybe we will encounter him one more time. Come on, Camus. 30 seconds. And Sunint almost reinforced. And now we can also depend on Sunni Let's send her over here. Mouth of Sauron arrived as well. Okay, let's get them closer to the front line. Mouth of Sauron, move over here, please. Saruman, you over here. I'm just getting my pathers closer to the battlefront. And hopefully they won't get sniped. Okay, Kamul, let's go Kamul. Solomon, pathing through. Okay, now I could follow up. Let's follow up for King Solomon. 2 minutes to arrive. But it's just a Kamul. Maybe Solomon is expecting big help, you know, like a Sunint follow-up. No, it's just a Kamul. And we all will feel how bad it is. Grima is already following up. Okay, let's recall him. Alright, they got it. Who did they destroy? Who was it? It was a Gil-galad. I think even this Gil-galad could have killed my army at least halfway. The evade is so strong. Where is the Gorbak attack? Ooh, that was a big hit. Imagine if we had Gundabad's T4 units. That would have been a treat. Okay, let's also build a fort over here. Okay, Kamul. I will send Kamul over here once we have the path established. But wait a second, that guy needs too long. That guy needs too long. Let's move over here. Saruman landed. Let's get this Saru. We can also give the items of Sauron to Saruman. At least it's something in case we end up fighting someone who is putting up Protect. You know, maybe we can deal some damage by doing so. I don't want Saruman to be naked when he gets sniped. Man, walking with mountain trolls is the opposite of fun. Look at this, how long he needs to move from one point to another. At least Oathbreakers are fast, but their speed isn't being counted. The march speed of your commander is being decided by the unit with the slowest speed. And in this case, it's the mountain trolls. Just 45. Rima going in strong. Saruman. Yeah, Saru needs to clean this. It's just annoying, but it needs to be done. Hello there, Mohammed. How are you, buddy? I'm just having a chill day cleaning the north. Cleaning isn't really the most fun thing to do. I have heard that some people who are spending a lot of money into the game received an invitation letter from the game devs, like a certain support channel where you get to share your ideas with the game devs. But when I check my notifications, I just couldn't find an invitation like that. Maybe I need to spend more money into the game to get that invite. But I have done the calculation. I have been playing with 2 accounts last year, and I spent in total around 3k euros for both accounts, like together, not for like 3k each account, totaling 6k. No, both together spent 3k euros in 1 year. It expires after 2 days. No, maybe I've missed it. I'm too scared to calculate how much I spent. I know what you mean. I had that feeling too. It's really... like, imagine your wife finding it out and asking you, darling, how much did you spend in total over the... like, since you started this game? And then you have to calculate everything and you show like a number like 3k. The woman doesn't understand that the 3k wasn't spent at once. It was accumulated over time. Like similar to her cosmetic stuff, right? Maybe she has spent 3k in total over a year too for cosmetic stuff, and she doesn't get it. Like, it's not okay for you to spend 3k into in-game stuff, but it's totally okay for her to spend 3k for nails and stuff to make her face look different. And I'm not saying more beautiful, I'm saying different. None of us guys like makeup, and they still invest their money into makeup. If she tries to make a good point with her makeup, I'm not buying it. Like, when she says, hey, stop spending money into the game, we can buy a house. That's a fair point, but how about you stop spending money into makeup? Then we can talk about buying a house. That is not an excuse to, you know, like go wild with your money, spend everything you have into the game. Keep it at a healthy amount. This is not financial advice from Azra. No. Spend your money wisely. I'm not a good example for that. Makeup. But guys, come on. The majority of men don't like makeup. The only reason why women are using makeup is because of themselves. They try to compete with each other with the makeup. And they blame each other if they don't have makeup. Like, no guy is walking up to a girl and says, you look ugly today, why don't you wear your makeup? That's never going to happen. It's the other way around, like girls going to girls and just shaming and blaming each other when they don't wear makeup. So don't blame it on us, man, if we spend our money into Rise to War, and blame you when you want to continue buying makeup. That's clean with Mouth of Sauron. Michael, that's so money. No makeup allowed until Palantir with Pursuit. Yeah, that's a fair deal, mate. That sounds reasonable. Palantir with Tactical Mark. That's a good comparison, mate. Or imagine your wife or your girlfriend buying you a certain item with a certain special effect you are after, if that were possible. Wouldn't that be a great Christmas gift for RTW players? Like imagine in the shop, let's go to the exchange. Let's go to the exchange. If there was a little button over here, instead of saying Matham vouchers, like a dollar sign or a ticket sign, your wife buys you that ticket and then you can buy this item. And also you get to select the special effect of that item with more real money investment. That way your girlfriend can finally buy you a Palantir with Tactical Mark. And everybody is happy. But little did you know that your girlfriend doesn't know you to that extent. She doesn't know that you want that item in-game. She isn't even aware that this is a problem for you for over 8 seasons. Because she doesn't know this game exists. You wish she knew. You wish there was a system that allowed her to buy you that certain item, but it's not in-game. It's non-existent. Alright, Kamul. Let's go. Let's go. It's time to shine. Oh, you find that funny, Samuel, eh? You think that's funny? Well, many RTVW players still don't have a Palantir. Poor fellows. Let's collect money and buy those guys an item. I mean, I don't have a pursuit item for my Nazgul commanders as well. It's a long journey. And I'm always fighting against myself whenever I see in the exchange a Palantir. How many times did I buy one and it was never Tactical Mark? Never. At least 3 or 4 times I bought a Palantir and then I said, alright, the game just doesn't want me to have Tactical Mark. Screw it. Instead, I'm waiting for the Gigantic Hammer. At least the Gigantic Hammer is forgiving. Damn, boy! He took a hit from Isildur, it seems. Let's check out the result. Ooh, big hit. But I'm not happy with this outcome. Expansive units. And this is as far as we go. Our Alchemist damage was mitigated by the fire protection and also Last Alliance, big damage mitigation. Round 1 mitigated by a huge margin because of this effect. Great King, round 1 deals minimum damage. Enemies deal minimum damage. Guess what? Alchemists. Their minimum damage range is quite low. Only 10. So round 1 is cutting a lot of our damage. Oh, Kamul. You are such a disgrace to your Nazgul brothers. Let's get this report to the collection. Yeah, Mohammed, that's quite right. Imagine if you have a waifu who plays this game and knows exactly what items you want. imagine a waifu, a girl Chan, who totally understands that you need to spend time into this game every now and then. Like, instead of complaining, she says something like this: "Good morning, darling. I know that you haven't touched your phone today. You have a lot of stamina to spend. Go ahead, darling. Go and sweep some mobs, get yourself some tiles, spend all the stamina you have, so that way you can rest in peace for the next 5 hours until your stamina is replenished." That would be a dream. Because the first thing I think when I wake up is, I have full stamina. I need to get rid of it, or else it is wasted stamina. My stamina needs to be depleted as fast as possible. That's the first thing I think when I wake up. Or if you don't do so, you're gonna fall behind. Half-troll lair, I'm coming. Let's reinforce. Oh no, Kamul is getting sniped. Let's call him back. Kamul. Aha! We managed to rescue him. Okay guys, I'm gonna establish a link. But not with him, it seems. Saruman is already depleted. Saru needs to go back. We need another path. How about Khaldun? Yeah, we can get Khaldun to the front line. Cal! Come to the front, Cal. No, wait. Bombardiers. Just because I have enough of those. And I have no commander PvPing who needs reinforcement with those units. This is why I give these units to my pathers. Kamul was saved. Now, Mouth of Sauron. How did this happen, man? He wasn't strong enough. A level 38 Mouth of Sauron against a level 28 tile, and he still didn't one-shot it. Okay, he has no gear, but still, isn't it disappointing? It is, after all, the meta build Mouth of Sauron. Next Pather, we have one more. And Suni is back, okay. She is online. Shall we go over here? But we may get bounced. It's a long way. We may get bounced. Let me move over here first. Yeah, I am preparing my Undying for PvP. He is mock battling right now, level 45. Once he's at least level 49, I will call him to the front. Then we can counter some Hand of the Grace. Alright guys, keep assembling over here. You need more PvPing commanders. Get your boys over here. The crossing is almost in our reach. Once we have this, it's looking good. Yeah, man, this is so annoying. After all, lair. This could be ours. You want to see the map, Milan? Okay, but I'm only allowed to show you this. I can't go any deeper than this. Because of politics, you know? We never know when a spy is watching. Do you like what you see? Man, we have lost our home. We need to reclaim this. Oh, Variax. Variax are alive? Well, the target now is to take our capital back. And then, at least I would like to clean this place, you know, because there is some interesting mercenary camps I would like to have. Like the, what was their name? Those Dark Knights. They look like Dark Knights. What was the name of them? Vanguards. So the Vanguards camps are in the north. I would like to get them. I have already maxed them out. Fully strengthened their special effects. The same goes for Wraiths. And then I would like to do some more videos for you guys with the maxed out troop compositions with those units. Like, there is a lot of potential in them. Isengard, yeah, Love has Orphaned right now. Okay, Sunni has arrived. It's time to go over here. Do the first hit against the half-troll lair, and then hopefully my friends will follow up and take it. Moria is under elves? Let's see. Yeah, Moria is also occupied by Love and Arnor. Here we go. I hope somebody is following up. Let's reinforce my Kamur. And I feel like this guy needs more mountain trolls because they always get wiped out whenever I refill them. Yeah, let's go with something like that. Okay, we got a hit in. And who did we kill? It was an empty Theoden. Hey guys, it looks fine. Can go take it. I don't think that I have enough siege to take this. 49k? 49k. How much health does this have? Where can I see, guys? Do you know where can I see the full siege damage that needs to be done? Like the HP of this building. Where does it translate to siege? I can't see the HP in siege. We need to call Khaldun. Yeah, let's get Khaldun over here. Needs to path. Man, I'm kind of scared of attacking this, because I know that this guy can use a protect, and then my Mouth of Sauron will lose all of these units. Shall I still go for it? I mean, somebody has to do it, right? Somebody needs to do it. I'm gonna risk it. And even if we can't get it, we still have our friends over here. They will benefit taking it. So, as long as it is my teammates, I'm fine with that. For example, we have a Gothmog over here. He could get it quickly if he is a sieging Gothmog, that is. Moss, go Moss. Let's prepare our finger for the retreat button. Maybe we need to retreat last second. Okay, that landed. That one landed. How much siege damage? Wow. Not a lot of siege. That's almost nothing. New elite talents for the Reapers. Right. They did something to Reapers, right? I still didn't look at it, but that's a good time. Thanks, Ignas, for remembering me. For reminding me of that fact. Let's jump over to the Reapers. New special effect. Heartseeker. So for me, since I'm still in the season, it is staying Heartseeker. But this is going to be replaced. Where can I... Do you guys know what the new abilities are? Okay, Mouth of Sauron has done some close combat. Was close combat the one effect that is increasing your damage as long as they have only ranged or only melee units? Like, it shouldn't be a mix. It should be only one type, melee or ranged. Who else can have close combat? I think Beornings can have it. Who else can have... Wait a second. Close combat. Close combat. That's not it. That's not it either. Don't tell me Dune landings. No, they don't have it. Braves? Braves have it. Okay. Damage dealt plus a certain percentage when only enemy ranged or melee units are present. Well, it can be good as long as the condition is met, but I like the follow-up much more. I mean, against good side, we all know that good side likes to have a mix, right? One melee unit. In many cases, it's just one melee unit and two ranged units. And that already is screwing our composition. Like, that special effect is losing value. But if it is the other way around, evil side likes to run with melee units anyway. Only in some cases they have a mix between melee and range, like Sunint, right? One of the rare cases where it is a mix. Okay, we can call Moss back. Raiders have follow-up, yeah. That's... Oh, they get to keep it? Wow, that's interesting. They get to keep follow-up, but Reapers not, since Reapers are too broken with it? Is that the logic? And somebody quick marches. And guess what? That guy probably has used clairvoyance on me. Oh, he's trying to quick march. Can we intercept this? Can we intercept this? It's too quick. I can't march that quick. 92 seconds. I could have done it, but now it's too late. Instead, yeah, let's go over here. Let's go over here maybe. No, here. And support the defense. I would say that is, maybe this is the right thing to do. Help our people protect it. And Kamul still needs to reinforce. Wow, that's long reinforcement time. So how many battles did you see with my Kamul in this stream? Only 3 so far? That's... oh boy, that's not good enough. Destruction. Please, tactical mark. He didn't have a Hallberg with fire protection. Just easy as that. Wait a second, does he have Eric Loon formation? Damn, I have been looking for this special effect for so many seasons, but never did I receive this on my good side account. Never. And I have around 6 or 7 Erebor's Pride accessories. Definitely one of the best special effects for Erebor's Pride. Do you see this? My mountain trolls always get decimated. They never survive a fight. This is letting me think I need to have more mountain trolls. I would like to have at least a few of them surviving, because that tells me that is the right ratio. I am getting closer to the right ratio of mountain trolls for a certain commander. If I can have at least one survive, that's enough. Then I know that's the perfect ratio. I want them to soak damage. At this point, I never know when they get wiped out completely. Like, is it on round 5? If that is the case, I still need more mountain trolls. Is it on round 9? That's something I can forgive. Because by that point, I know they have taken hits. So instead of my damage dealers, the mountain trolls took the hits. So here they survived. This is a good use case scenario. Wiped out. Next time, if I'm up against Gil-galad, I would like to have more, like 80 mountain trolls maybe. This is okay. I am happy with this ratio. They started pathing again. It's okay. I have 2 more pathers incoming. Let's check out the Isildur fight. Who killed who? Let's read a report. This is Isildur. As first round, Madness and Enfeeble. But the thing is, I have Mountain Trolls, right? And whenever I taunt them... Wait. My Oathbreakers may have attacked my Alchemists. Round 1. Dunedains are stunned. Rangers of the North attack. They are taunted. Okay. Oathbreakers attacked. Oathbreakers resisted. Cool. Alchemists. Oh no. Alchemists. They attacked my Mountain Trolls. And I lost 22. And that is quite a lot for Mountain Trolls. My Mountain Trolls resisted the madness and they attacked Dunedains. Round 2. Does he have more Hysteria? Yeah, he has Hysteria. So round 3. Let's look at round 3. Every other round Hysteria. Was he lucky and we attacked ourselves? On round 3, Mountain Trolls are still taunting. Hysteria. Who is getting hit with Hysteria? Oathbreakers. Okay, in this case, it's Oathbreakers. Oathbreakers beset with madness, and they attacked ourselves. Boy, oh boy. That's wasted damage and troops. So, he was kinda lucky with the madness procs. That is sad, man. And whenever I'm running 3 different units, I should equip a Resolve or Aegis helmet if I know that I'm up against someone with madness. But you never know. Sunin got a hit. Let's call her back. Who attacked my Sunni? It was a Gandalf the White. And by the way, guys, Gandalf the White is... Wow, this guy is a whale. I'm just a dolphin right now with my Sunni. I need more refinement, but okay, I am a mix between a dolphin and a whale. I definitely need more refinement, and I still need the Mithril cloak with tactical maneuvers. That is best in slot for Sunni. If I can't get a Frenzy Hammer with my Sunni, I would start putting points into Feint. That would be lovely. Okay, let's check out the special effects. Parry. Guys, this special effect is getting changed. So when you start a new season in Tactics Evolved, Dunedains no longer have access to this because this was too strong. This could stack. Whenever you got attacked, this could stack until the moment you attack. All of your stacks are getting unleashed with the Dunedain's next attack. Imagine if they have like plus 60 increased attack damage or plus 90. That was possible. But yeah, this is getting changed. Gandalf the Grey. Isn't this insane? The White is working so great with Glamring. 3 times refined. This guy is a nuke. White Council, Champion of the Light, High Alert, White Rider. Damn, he has high respect level for sure. Magical Barrier. Maxed out. This right here, guys, is a highly competitive Gandalf the White. Let me actually get a screenshot. This is a good screenshot. Let's call Suni back for the quicker reinforcement. I want her up to speed as quick as possible. My Mogul Arbalest, they already have the last upgrade, so 10% more attack. Dragoons have Rupture, and my Fallen have Haven. Because my Sunni has her healing with respect 5. So that works kinda nice. And reserves. So Haven is sure gonna proc. Just start conscripting some units. Alright, we need Arbalests. We need... I think I'm gonna stop conscripting Alchemists now. Maybe one more batch, but that's it. I think I'm ready for the... I'm ready for the Kamul guide. No longer Alchemists needed. Then one more unit. Which one? Maybe Reapers, because the... Yeah, because the weekend event is getting close. Weekend event, we have to hunt dragons and so. But what about hiring units? Do I have anything? Let's go for Oathbreakers. Cool. Reinforcement arrives in 5 minutes. We got the crossing. Man, I'm glad that we could at least capture the crossing in this stream. So we accomplished at least a tiny goal of us. And the rest will follow. Carn Dûm, man. Carn Dûm, our capital, is the goal. And look at this. We have to do a lot of cleaning. All of these forts needs to be cleaned. These player bases. And if I were to go a bit more to the background. More bases ahead. Spread out. Hillman camp. Interesting. What does this do? Hillman. Oh, it just increases the ore production. Okay. So we can take this on our way. More bases. Yada yada yada. Continue. Cleaning. This needs to be cleaned. All these fort clusters here. Yeah, it's a lot of cleaning. It's a long way. I think at the end of the day, we may make it to Carn Dûm, but just to Carn Dûm. We can't have all of this cleaned. We can only path, but not clean. For this day, at least. Oh boy, that's a lot of cleaning. And there you see, this is the price. This is home sweet home. Carn Dûm. Looks kind of nice. But yeah, guys, I mean, I am out of stamina. I need to do lots of cleaning, and we are basically at the end of our stream. Like, there isn't anything more I can show. Sunni needs some reinforcement. Kamul needs some reinforcement. We are almost out of stamina. And yeah, that's just as far as we go. I think it's a good time to call it a day. If you want to support my work, like for free, you can do it by just clicking the like button. It's really helping a lot, guys. Just liking the video is a big help. And maybe share the video. And that way, you let me know that I am doing a great work. If not, click the dislike button. That way I know I have to improve with my content. And having said that, guys, I see you guys next time.